Hello friends, we are here for our card class today. This is a special day because we're going to make 3 cards at card class. We're going to learn how to work with Flowers of Beauty. And we're going to work with 2 different sets of decorative masks, our Layers of Beauty decorative masks and also our Frosted Forest bundle decorative mask. So strap on, we're going to learn a lot today and we're going to make some beautiful things. Right, we are glad you're here. I do this card class every month on the fourth Wednesday at 1 Central, and that's where you are today. We just had this class last night at my house. We have a lovely group of women that come to my card class. We have so much fun. Just trying to get my camera set in a perfect way for you. And we have learned some things about our decorative masks. We have learned some things about all these coordinating products, and you're going to need all of them. I've made lots of notes here for you. My name is Kay Cogbill. My business is called Paper Made Prettier. I'm at papermadeprettier.com. Today we're going to use the Frosted Forest bundle, the Layers of Beauty bundle, and the Flowers of Beauty bundle. And I just want to get this out of the way so I won't forget. When you put in a $35 or more order, you're going to get all 6 card kits for free. This is by Monday, whatever the date is Monday. Today's the 24th of July. Extended deadline on free shipping. So this was supposed to end yesterday, but there was like a massive website problem. So they extended it until the end of the day today. So you are going to be able to take advantage of that free shipping today as well. And it's also bonus days. So if you order $50 or more, then you get a bonus day coupon to spend in August, and that'll be a $5 coupon. I stocked up on cardstock last night because I needed a bunch just to get ready for my holiday crafting, and I got tons of bonus day coupons to spend in August, so I felt like and free shipping, so I felt like I was a genius. Okay, let's get started here with our first card. Let's jump in with our decorative mask, making this card. So if you're not aware, we have a fabulous line of products now called Online Exclusives. If you're not on the Online Exclusive bandwagon yet, you're going to be soon. These items that are online are fantastic. They're no less amazing than the items that are in our catalog. They're just only available online. So you've got this gorgeous new bundle that can be great for holidays, but any time of year. So this is a card that we're going to make. I did make a Christmas card with it last week, if you'll remember. If you didn't, you need to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Paper Made Prettier, so you can go back and see that video. So don't miss another video from me because I'm always bringing you fresh creativity here. This is using the decorative masks and adding a little bit of snow. So you'll want to rewind and take a look at that. But today we're going to use our other decorative mask in that set. And actually this is a swap from my friend Kay Kaltoff. So we're directly using her idea with that. Now this Frosted Forest bundle comes with the Frosted Forest decorative masks. These are the ones I used last week with the Christmas evergreen looking tree. This is a more standard tree that we're going to use today. So let's stick this over here. I'm going to get my masks over here and we will get started. So when you receive your card packet in the mail, you're going to have different packets. This one is, we're going to pull out the one that has the old olive, and we are going to start with our old olive base, and we're going to stick this precious very vanilla layer inside. because this is a dark color, so we want to just get that out of the way. And then I've got this fabulous bit of new specialty vellum, and it's called Mercury Gold something. I'll have to post the name of it, but it's gorgeous. And there's 3 different patterns of Mercury Gold vellum. So I've cut a piece here for you. The best way to adhere that down is with glue dots. You're not going to see the glue dots because of all that detailing on the front. So that's fantastic. And I just put 1 glue dot on the 4 corners, and we are good to go. So actually that last glue dot did not stick. Just because I'm on camera, it's being cantankerous. Hello, Claudia. Good to see you. Say hello. I'm glad you're here. All right, so just this, stunning. Honestly, if I received that in the mail, I would be so happy. But we're going to make it amazing. All right, so we are going to take our... Now, the decorative masks come in a pack of 5. These 3 are the ones you're looking for this tree. You can barely see a 1, a 2, and a 3 up here etched into the decorative mask, but I went ahead and just wrote on that in Sharpie. And you're going to keep the notch at the top left, okay? That helps you not get it upside down, okay? That you need to use it the same way each time. Does that make sense? So make sure you've got that notch there. All right, so we are going to set this down. Now, just a tip on lining up these decorative masks. Let me get a ink pen. I'm going to do it a little bit differently on the next card. This one's not hard to line up, but just kind of helps you. Like if you put some little boundaries here, then you know where that paper is going to be. And you can also stick this paper down with washi tape, as long as you don't cover up where you're gonna be masking or adding your blending brushes. So we are going to center this over this vanilla piece, but also bring it almost all the way down to the edge there, because we're going to have some greenery up here. So we're going to start with our first color, and we're going to use our blending brush. I've labeled these because we were using them last night. Find the one that says Early Espresso. It's pretty obvious, very dark. All right, so we are going to come in with our Early Espresso to make our tree trunk. Very bold and dark tree trunk. It's fantastic. Okay, now you can also, if you want to, it's not really necessary on this decorative mask because it's very obvious where you layer it, but I'm just going to give you a tip because we're going to use it on our next mask. You can put a little washi tape on your paper at the, or use a pin, whatever, at the boundaries where you put that decorative masks, and that way you can know where to put your next one. So it's just a little added extra thing for you. All right, so we're going to now pick this up, take away number 1, and we're going to go with number 2. All right, so we know that decorative mask is going to go at those boundaries of the tape, but also that what you can see easily here is these little veins of the mask cover up those veins of the tree. So you can use your washi tape, but then use your eyes to line it up here in the center. And if you want to, you can stick some more washi tape down just to stabilize your mask, okay? And we're gonna come in here with Old Olive. a gorgeous green. And we're going to give that an old olive with our blending brush. I think that my chair is touching the table, so we're getting some shaking. Okay, it's not touching it anymore. All right, so we've got our old olive layer, and you can see how stunning this is. Even that is just gorgeous enough. Such a neat effect. And then we're going to come in with our layering mask number 3. And again, we're going to line it up with our washi tape first. That just gives us a guide. And I'm going to look here. It looks like it's all lined up perfectly. And we're going to stick some washi tape down on that just to hold it steady. We're going to come in with Garden Green. Another wonderful green in our line of greens. And we're going to give that a layer of blending. And when we pick it up, it's going to be fabulous. Okay? So that is how we line up our decorative mask and how we make this fantastic tree. So use your grid paper, use your washi tape to your advantage, and it will work. It will do its magic for you. All right, let me get all these things out of the way. And we are going to now, let me see if I can, this brush is corralled. I'm going to use another one. All right, so we're just going to layer this piece up here. Oh, howdy, Patience. Good to see you. We're having fun with blending brushes. I get so carried away with these. I think they're so beautiful. Well, hello, Tanya. Tanya. I will always want to say Tanya, but it is Tanya. I need like a shocker. You can just shock me every time I say that. Okay, now. We're going back to the Frosted Forest, and we're going to use this stamp that says birthday wishes for a day as great as you are. So I love these scripty with these italicized sentiments. I think they're really cool. And you might not even notice it past your trees here, but make sure and pay attention to these. I love this thinking of you and how you strengthen my life, and no beauty shines brighter than that of a good heart. I mean, nothing better than that. And we're gonna pop in with our early espresso and do our little sentiment. I've cut this with the Nested Essentials dies. They speak for themselves. They are essential enough that I have 2 sets of them because they're fabulous. That just makes my preparation twice as fast. All right. But yeah, you need at least 1 set of Nested Essentials if you don't already have 2, because it is essential to your crafting situation. All right, we're gonna pop this down right there. And then if you have some of these birds and dove embellishments, they look really great on this card because they bring in that gold vellum. And you can see I used Old Olive and Garden Green here. This looks like 2 layers of Mossy Meadow. So I changed it up a little bit, and they're both pretty. But you can decide which one you like. All right, so first, Frosted Forest bundle. You're going to get the Frosted Forest stamp set. The dies that do, by the way, cut out your images that you made with your blending brushes. All right, as long as you have that notch on the upper left-hand side, these dies are going to work fabulously. And then you'll also get those Frosted Forest decorative masks. And you can see, again, this card is also made with Frosted Forest. So lots of versatility there with that bundle. Only online, so look on StampineUp.com. Shop with me. I'll have the link in the first comment here for you to shop with me to get these cool products. When you order $35 or more, I'm going to ship this kit right to your door by Monday. You have to do it by Monday. All right, so card number 2, we're going to make this stunner with the Layers of Beauty decorative mask and its bundle. My mom let me borrow hers because I realized I had the decorative masks but did not order the bundle yet. Of course, now I'm going to have to because it's gorgeous. Mainly, we're going to use this die to cut out everything when we're done, but we'll get there. So let us get started. We've got quite a bit in this packet. Now, when you get your packet in the mail, you're going to have some bonus white in here. Just don't stress about it. Set it aside for when you need an inside for one of your cards. You're really just going to need 2 of these. When you get your packets in the mail, you're going to do everything twice. Okay, so that's how that works. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is stamp our flower in Memento. So I like to use the Stamparatus when I'm using a large stamp. And I'm just going to, we set this up last night, just trying to figure out different ways to line up our decorative mask with our stamped images. And I'm going to show you a little bit different way to do that. Get that little, make sure my magnet is not interfering with my stamping. All right, so we got to get our Memento out. So this is the very large flower on the Layers of Beauty stamp set. And we're going to get our little outline with Memento. Ooh, I was kind of heavy-handed with the Memento there. Got kind of excited. That's okay. All right, so that's stamped. Now, one thing you can do is, and I don't think this works very well, but you can try it. It worked for me, but I don't think it's super duplicatable, is you can put your decorative mask down on your Stamparatus. You can then line up your stamp with that decorative mask, and then you'll know that your decorative mask just goes in that corner every time, okay? So that's one way to do it, but I'm going to show you kind of an easier way to do it here. So we're going to start over with our washi tape here. If you have a glass mat, I don't know why I didn't pull mine in, but it works great for this as well, because you can just stick that washi tape down to your glass mat. All right, so we have our first stamped image, and we're going to tape this down to our paper. Now, you're cutting this out, so it doesn't matter what happens to the outside of this. If it gets smudged or bothered in some way, it doesn't matter. The first mask is easy to line up because it goes first, just eyeball it around these large flowers, but then you're going to use these little flowers to really guide you perfectly. So these little flowers, these little leaves, this little flower, and those little flowers, and then these 3 leaves. So it really gives you a nice start to lining up this mask. Notice I've got the 1 in the corner and the notch in the corner. So I'm starting with blending decorative mask number 1. So I'm going to put some tape to secure it. Now, the other thing I'm going to do, just like I did with my other, is put some washi tape right up against the edge of this mask so that when I set my next mask down, like you can tell by my grid paper that it's not entirely straight down the grid. So you're going to just put something around the 4 edges of this mask to give you like a frame. You could also draw around it with a pen, but I don't know, my washi tape is out, and it's making me happy right now. Okay, so we're going to start number 1 with our lightest color. This is the most open of the masks, and we're going to use Petal Pink first. Now, the color scheme I used here is came from my friend Sandy Reese. We did a Stampin' Cruise together, and we made some cards with these color combinations, and oh my gosh, they're gorgeous. I'm realizing we all used the blending brushes on this ink pad last night, and it needs some re-inking, so I'm using a pretty heavy hand on this Petal Pink right now because we really gave it a workout last night at card class. So easy to re-ink our pads, but I'm getting plenty now. Okay, yeah, more blending brushes. It's always a good idea to have more blending brushes, Patience. All right, so we're going to pull this up. Number 1, set it aside, and we're going to go with number 2. And I did write on these just so I can easily distinguish 1, 2, 3, and 4. So first we're going to use our washi boundaries to figure out where these go. And then we're going to fine tune it by looking at these small little flowers. Okay. So that gets us right where we need to be until we knock it off with our washi tape. All right. So this is for layer number 2, and it is going to be Calypso Coral. One of my favorite Stampin' Up! Colors, to be honest. I don't know, it's just gorgeous, gorgeous. All right, so we're going to bring in some Calypso Coral here. Ta-da! That's done. And we're going to pull our mask off. That's number 2. Oh, wow. Isn't that stunning? It amazes me every time I do it. Each time, I'm as equally amazed as I was the first time. Again, left corner, number 3. Line it up with your washi just to get a general idea, and then eyeball it. So here you're looking for your circles to be right in the center of those small flowers. So get your bearings with your washi tape, and then really look for those small circles. That's where you're going to get your real dark layer to go. And we're going to come in with our Cajun Craze. It's a dark color that is bringing us into fall, but looks so pretty with these 2 colors. These are what I might call like complementary colors in our color line. These 3, I've used them before. Great, they go great together. All right, wow, I just love this. All right, number 4, again, using your washi as a guide, but then using your eyeballs to fine tune it. This is so much easier than the way I have been doing it up until last night. We just kind of devised a way, like there has to be an easier way to know how to put that mask down at right at the same place. And this was actually an idea that my teacher mom gave me that she saw online. So whoever figured that out, thank you. All right, we need our Old Olive. So right now we're going to go Old Olive light on this mask number 4 for these leaves. So we're going light-handed on Old Olive, and then we're going to pull that off, and we're going to go with mask number 5 with our notch in the place, and then eyeballing it, and I'm not going to put tape on it in the interest of time. And we're going to come in with a really dark layer of Old Olive. So we're gonna go dark. And just by doing 2 layers, it's gonna be absolutely darker where you're doing both layers, but you're gonna love the results that we get here. Isn't that so pretty? And we did not do any stamping except for that outline in the black. Isn't that fantastic? And you've learned how to line up those masks without being fussy, okay? So we are going to then use our Layers of Beauty die, and we're gonna pop this down, line it up like so. I did this multiple times last night because at my card class, you're gonna get spoiled. And I'm gonna do your die cutting for you while you finish up your projects. Most of the ladies, now, if you wanna learn how to die cut, I'm happy to show you, but most of the ladies in my class have used a die cutting machine before, and they're happy for me to help them. But we sell this fabulous die cutting machine. I can't imagine fussy cutting this situation. I think my hand might fall off, and that's the beauty of our dies. And it just pops out so pretty. I don't even know what to say about how pretty that is. It's just outrageous. All right, and then we're just gonna build our card. We're gonna use a thick white base. I've chosen this Country Woods designer paper. I was just kind of curious what it would look like on this lighter version. I'm gonna do that just for something different, but it also looks pretty on this darker. So let's set that down. Then we're going to tie this iridescent ribbon. Now, if you place an order for this for me, you will get this ribbon in your packet. It is currently not orderable. It's very popular. But don't worry, that comes in your packet when you place an order with me by Monday. All right, so we're gonna slide that over. And then this is light enough that I'm going to stamp directly onto my designer paper, okay? You're also gonna have some white circles in here that you can stamp on, which is what I did here. But on this card, I'm gonna stamp directly on that designer series paper. So you choose which way you wanna do it. I'm going bold with Early Espresso. Oh yeah, looking good. And this sentiment I'm using is from our Unbounded Love stamp set, which has all the best things. You've also got Grateful for You, God Bless, You Make My Heart Smile, and a nice happy anniversary in the Layers of Beauty set. But we were using this a lot yesterday, and we're going to use it on our next card as well. I use it a lot. It's just so great. And we're going to use our dimensionals to pop this up to our card, and it will tuck in just nicely when you do it this way. So just get some dimensionals on there, pop that down, and you have a stunning card that looks like you spent days coloring it, and you didn't, right? You just brushed on those colors, and it just speaks for itself. The beauty is all around. I have some other cards. These are the ones that we made on our stamping cruise with our friend Sandy. This is where I got the idea of this gorgeous color scheme that we have going here. And then you can see this person, Glenda Calkins, made me a swap just using one color and that black, so you can go more simple with it and it's still stunning. So lots of good ideas with that Layers of Beauty decorative mask. All right, let me clean my area here. And our final card, I copied this card from my friend Sherry Simon. She made this for our Pretties Team swap. And we trade cards all the time. And I just fell in love with this card from the get-go. It's got all these gorgeous little flowers, dies, my favorite word, and I'll show you how it works. So this is this packet. You're gonna need to tap that because you have a lot of stuff in here. We're using our new peach pie color, and you're gonna have a little bit of extra white in here too, but you're gonna stick one bit of this white on the front and one bit of it on the inside, because we've got, and you could write on that peach pie, but this does look a little bit more finished. And I'm using my Unbounded, what's this called? Let me see if I even have packs of it here. It's called Unbounded Beauty 12x12 Designer Series paper. It has all of the new in colors in it, and we're using this peach pie version. So you may have the version that has flowers in it, and you may have the monochromatic version, or both. All right, so I've got a deckled rectangle die here just to frame this up. And then I have used these fabulous dies to cut out these fronds. Now, this Flowers of Beauty stamp set to die for, and you're going to need the bundle. Now, I cannot find the rest of these dies. They have escaped my grasp, but these are the ones I used in this class. We have this long one that cuts out, and then the fantastic thing is these two dies cut these out in tandem or together, which makes it just so much faster. But let me show you the rest of these dies in action. So you can see that long die there, but you've got dies. So this die cut out your stamped images. This die cuts out this stamped image, but these dies just cut out your freestanding things, and then these two dies are going to cut out all these flowers at once. So even though I cut this, I had to cut this for all 12 packets that I made, it went fast because there are 8 flowers on each one of those strands. So we're using Unbounded Beauty, the whole suite, the Flowers of Beauty bundle. We use the Unbounded Love stamp set, and then its cousin is right here, Layers of Beauty, on the next page. This is on page 54 and 57 of this new catalog. All right, so I'll just leave that in there. All right, so we're going to use our liquid glue to stick this gorgeous die cut down. Now, when you're doing these detailed die cuts, what I had to do is put just a layer of cardstock over the top of my whole die cutting sandwich. That's called a shim, and sometimes S-H-I-M. Sometimes that gives you just the extra little bit of pressure that you need to get that detailed image to cut out perfectly. So we're gonna stick that down, and then I'm just gonna count how many flowers I have here, because to be honest, it's possible that I don't have every single flower that I need in this packet. All right, we're gonna glue on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but you're gonna have this many flowers in your packet. So I just dumped mine out and rejiggered them last night, so I probably lost some. All right, I'm also going to use a little bit of Poppy Parade. You could use Real Red as well with I can't think of the name of this, sponge dauber. And we're just going to get the smallest amount of red on those orange flowers. Isn't that stunning? Especially pulls out the red in that paper. That was certainly an idea from my friend Sherry. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll do that. And if I can find it, yes, I can. I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool to pick up these flowers. Sometimes you have to kind of smash that down a little. There we go. So we're just going to spread out these larger flowers. Come in with these smaller flowers. This color is Moody Mauve, in case you were wondering. Such a neat combo. And we have our peach pie flowers as well. Isn't that so cute? Just like a little flower patch. And then you're going to have a circle in here that I've cut with your stitched Stylish Shapes dies. We're going to come in with Moody Mauve. And I'm going to stamp You're a True Blessing in Moody Mauve here. Moody Mauve is a nice pinkish brown, pinkish brown. I don't know what else you'd call it. Great color. So we're gonna stick that right here. And then in your packet, because I'm so extra, I have tied all your bows for you. So you'll have your bow. All you have to do is catch it on a little glue dot and stick it down to your card. So everything is done for you. All you gotta do is all the fun parts of making your cards. So we have 2 cards with Flowers of Beauty, 2 cards with Frosted Forest, and 2 cards with Layers of Beauty. So I know you've learned a lot today. You're going to want to order all of those bundles. Order them all from me. I will send you this card packet. I have a friend that just did that. They said, I want to make them all. Order it all. Here's some more cards using this Flowers of Beauty bundle. You can see we've cut out some different colors there. Some more here. And this is a card I got on my Mexico trip using those Flowers of Beauty bundle in a really different way. So it's a stunner. You're going to want to get all of that. Okay, so make sure, get your orders in. Okay, get them in ASAP because free shipping ends at midnight tonight. That's on July 24th. But you're going to want to get these decorative masks and get that order in by Monday to receive this card class for free. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss another video. Bye.